And still, I'll reflect back on what the Lord has done for me.
And to answer your question of can you be your own Valentine's, I think it's a yes for me. It's okay because like Joshua has said, you can it is a day of reflecting upon what God has done for you. And because it's a day of celebrating love, now you're going to celebrate God for how much he has loved you. So I think now, and this can work better or best to those that are not dating, single ladies and men and boys. I think if you're a boy, I think you're still in school, but single men and ladies like me, I can sit down after work, get my manila. I love the thing he said, the manila thing, because I deal with manila so much. So you pin it on a wall, you start writing what you
Yes.
know God has done for you. And then that will give you a proper way of thanking him, because now this is going to be a Thanksgiving day in relation with love and how sweet God has been. And even with your significant other, you can sit down together and you reflect on how God has been good, how far he has brought you from dating to maybe marriage or before marriage, and where he's taking you. You write everything and then thank him and celebrate it. But don't forget, please, whoever is assuming and planning to celebrate me, or to celebrate with me, don't forget that dinner thing. I love eating, so it shall not end at only praying and writing down things on the manila. Please don't forget, I love eating, I love chocolates, I love ice cream, I love cake. As you plan to celebrate Valentine's with me, put those things also among the lists.
Wow, I feel like Teacher Grace, you should talk about this thing more and more and more, because there are some men out there, especially Christian men, actually all Ugandan men, that will only gift their significant others on only Valentine's. Because maybe that's why sometimes I feel like it's really mandatory to gift someone on Valentine's. So I urge people out there, please gift your friends. It can be your friend, your lover, your mother, your relative, whoever you really think you love so much. And you also talked about something about self-love. It reminds me of some meme that has been taking rounds on social media. It's been saying, self-love. Okay, let's self-love buy you flowers. Okay, it sounded really funny because people really say, self-love, self-love. So now let the self-love buy you flowers on 14th. Yeah, so I also learned that you can really take yourself out and
Yeah.
make yourself your Valentine.
And as we wind up, I would also caution people to not be so much of expecting. Let them not be expectant, because it will cause a heartbreak.
Exactly.
As Valentine's Day is approaching, as you're going to celebrate your birthday or Christmas, these festive seasons, do not expect too much. So specifically today we are talking about Valentine's. Even if they don't celebrate with you, even if no one celebrates you, even when you're not able to celebrate yourself, do not get heartbroken. That is life. We move on. Other Valentine's Day are coming. So that is just a caution, because we wouldn't want to meet someone that we've been with today, and we meet them next Sunday, and they are having pressure, high blood pressure, high. And what caused it? Because I did not receive any flowers. I wasn't taken
By the way,
for
disappointments
dinners.
are real.
Yeah, disappointments are real, but they are better handled if you expect them. So don't be expectant of, someone must take me. Just also expect that someone might not take me, or they may not be able or be in position. And some people literally forget, like I said, have these talks in your daily, lives, in your daily chats, so that these things click in someone's mind. So when that day comes, they don't forget. But if you don't hold these talks, it's possible for someone to forget and they let you down. So let's be expectant that disappointments on Valentine's Day can also happen.
Wow, you had it all from our panelists today. Let's have their parting shots. Glenn, what would your parting shots be about Valentine's Tuesday?
My parting shots would be for I will talk about the guys who are in my place, guys who are single. Yeah, it's all about you enjoying, enjoy your day. Some of us really don't mind not having company. Some of us are very comfortable alone. Like my brother, my brother knows me. I'm a very I'm very, very, you can call it lonely. I don't mind, but I like being alone. So take yourself out. Go eat something. Buy yourself some nice shoes or something. It's all about self-love, man. Yeah.
Well, basically, my parting shots will be love your neighbor as you love yourself. Well, if you don't want to be bitched about, Valentine is all about love. If you don't want to be bitched about, don't bitch about your neighbor. Don't make your neighbor an object of ridicule. So it's all about love. Let's spread love. If you don't have a partner, you can actually celebrate it with your mom, your siblings out there. And actually, don't take flowers, by the way. Don't be too stingy. Yeah, you can actually take something materialistic with you,
Amen.
and they'll actually feel blessed to have you in their lives. And you don't need to, if you don't want to be lambasted, don't lambast your neighbors. So it's all about spreading love. You need to love your neighbor as you love yourself. I rest my case.
Wow. Let's
Wow.
hear from Teacher Grace.
As I conclude, I'll talk, by God's grace, I'm in the ministry of children. And those children look at me as an example. So I'll speak with that authority of being a leader. I just want to remind all youths out there and everyone here at church that Valentine's and any other celebrations, it's not about having sex. So as you plan to celebrate with your spouse, that girlfriend, be mindful that you're not yet married. So do not put sex a part of your list. It's not a gift to give someone, and I wouldn't want to see any child, any friend of mine, any colleague being heartbroken because they have not had that on Valentine's Day. So be conscious about that. And what I'll end up with is, for God is John 3:16. God loved the world and he gave us his son. If you claim you love grace, what have you given me? Please, as you're expressing your love towards that person, it could be your mother, like we've said. Give. This is a day of giving. Give them something. And like Joshua said, flowers. Me, I love to receive flowers, but bring them with chocolate. Don't, and some people make
money?
it worse. They bring you plastic flowers. So they bring only plastic flowers. They have not given you any chocolate. So every time you turn around, you're seeing that plastic flower because it's not fading. And you're like, oh God. So it's okay to take the flowers because that's what is trending. But add on something. And yes, as you express your love, please find something to give.
Wow, what I'm really getting from this whole thing is gift, gift, gift. Ladies and gentlemen, please gift your loved ones. Yeah, they said it all, and it was a pleasure having you guys around. Please tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Excellas Chapel Official. Till next time, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.